Hey guys, this is Dave Meyer and you're watching Deal of the Day, a show dedicated to helping you analyze deals and become a better investor. And remember, these are real deals that could end up being yours one day. So stick around and enjoy the show. What's going on, everybody? Thank you guys so much for joining us here today. We know you could be anywhere else right now, but you're here learning how to build wealth through real estate. And that is taking action to better your financial position, and action that is the only thing that will get you to where you want to be. So great job. My name is Dave Meyer and welcome to this live session of Deal of the Day. This is a show dedicated to helping you learn how to analyze all kinds of real estate deals so you can become a better and more profitable investor. Today's deal is going to be a lot of fun. It's awesome. It's something that we have not done yet. Today we're actually going to offer a chance to offer on this property. So if you think this is a deal that can work for you, this is going to be something that you have an opportunity to actually buy. So stick around to the very end because this deal might just end up being yours. We are currently streaming to a couple of places right now, such as Facebook, YouTube, and actually live on Biggerpockets.com. So if you're here with us live right now, leave us a comment, say hello, let us know you can hear us and see us and all that good stuff. I can actually see on this screen right now all of the screens, everything that all the comments that you're making. So definitely make sure to join along and participate in this show as we go. Again, so we are live right now, which means that things happen. So if for some reason we go offline, we lose connectivity, stick around and we will make sure to be back up as quickly as possible. So I'm going to jump over to the comment section right now, actually, and see what's going on. I do see a ton of people here on YouTube commenting and joining in. Really excited to see you. We're seeing newbies from Florida, ready to get some good info. Awesome. Really happy to see all you guys here. Thank you for being here. People from Temple, Texas, Wenatchee, Washington, from New York. God, we have people from all over Idaho. Welcome everyone from Columbus, Ohio. We clearly have a huge audience here at Biggerpockets, ready to learn about real estate investing. And we are really thrilled that all of you are here today. Again, this is a super cool session of Deal of the Day. We have been thinking about doing something like this for quite some time. It took us a little while to pull it off, but we are now offering a real deal that is live on Biggerpockets on the market that is going to be available to all of you. So make sure to stick around. Wow, awesome. We have people from all over different countries. Adam Rothwire, Platt Park, Denver, that is right in our area. Chicago, Salt Lake City, Alabama. No, it's not a 2-hour stream, and you're trying to read Anson Young's book. That's awesome. Glad we will get you back to reading Anson's book in probably, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. This shouldn't be multiple hours, definitely not. We're going to have a lot of good information in a packed amount of time. So we have a couple of minutes left before we start the show, so don't go anywhere because we got a very nice deal for you today again, and we don't want you to miss it. But while we are waiting for everyone else to join, I wanted to take a couple of minutes to show you guys some of the cool new stuff we have on Biggerpockets. Some site features that you should know about, and we can answer a couple of questions and comments as well during that time. So I'm going to again take a couple of minutes now and check in on what's new on Biggerpockets.com. And so one of the first things is, I know this has been one of the biggest efforts everyone on Biggerpockets has been making, and that is a new navigation bar. You are able to go on and see things not only by forums and blogs, but we have this new topics feature where all of the information on Biggerpockets is now organized by a topic. So if you want to learn about property management, for example, as you can see on my screen here, you will be able to pull featured articles, blog posts, any sort of webinars that are relevant. Obviously we have webinars coming up all the time. We have one this evening and one tomorrow, and forum discussions as well. So definitely make sure to check out the content hubs and the new navigation bar. Hopefully it will help you get more information. The next thing we have is the new Biggerpockets bookstore. So if you go under that new navigation bar and go under education, you can click on books and you can see all of the amazing books we have here on biggerpockets.com. Someone just mentioned in the comment section that they were already reading Anson Young's Finding and Funding Great Deals, which is super cool. It is our newest book, and one of the most common questions we always get is how to find and fund great deals. And so we wrote a book about it, or Anson wrote a book about it, and it's a super cool thing you can get right here. We also have Set for Life, our next newest book, and all of our other amazing books that we have here. If you want to learn about pretty much anything, you can do that here on Biggerpockets, and the books are one of the greatest things that you can do. Just another couple of announcements and housekeeping items before we get started. We do have the new podcast out tomorrow. It is podcast number 239, and it is Achieving Financial Freedom at Age 32 with Austin Freuchting. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sorry, Austin, if you are hearing this and I am butchering your last name. But it is all about financial freedom, which I think everyone can get behind. Subscribe on iTunes. Wherever you get your podcasts, check that out. And then the last piece of housekeeping before we get started here in a couple of minutes. Tomorrow afternoon, actually, at noon Mountain Time, so that's 2 p.m. Eastern and 11 Pacific, I am hosting a webinar. It is called 3 Deals, 3 Easy Steps to Your First Deal. If you are interested in learning to get your first real estate deal, make sure. So if you're going to want to go, type the word webinar in the comment section so I could shout you out. I would really appreciate that. It's a totally free webinar. It's going to be about an hour, so if you have a lunch break, make sure to check it out, and also make sure to type the word webinar in the comment section. We want to shout you out and let me know that you are going to be there, and I can look it out. Oh, I got Scott Trench on here, author of Set for Life and many other amazing things here on Biggerpockets. So definitely, if he can take the time out of his busy day to shout this out, you guys can too. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here. So that is what we have going on the site. Check out the new navigation bar. Check out the new bookstore by Biggerpockets. We actually also have a new inbox, so check that out. If you've been using the messaging in Biggerpockets previously, go back to your inbox and see the upgraded user navigation. It's super cool. Miguel, webinar. Eris for Ebrio, I hope I'm pronouncing that. Webinar, thank you guys. Eric on Facebook is saying he's coming for the webinar. Flipjabber, I see your comment about the Android app. I encourage you to submit tickets to support at biggerpockets.com if you are having any technical problems. Kevin is a newbie in the house. Welcome, Kevin. Thank you guys for checking it out. Appreciate you guys being here. So if you guys, I've been talking for the last couple of minutes, assuming that you already have an account at biggerpockets.com. If you do not have an account on biggerpockets.com, do it. It's completely free. It's the best resources in the world for real estate investors. So why wouldn't you create an account? It's a no-brainer. You can get active. You can join all your webinars, connect with people, learn more, and start building your whole real estate empire just from biggerpockets.com. And so that brings us actually to today's Biggerpockets success story. Zach, are we ready for that? Cool. All right. So we did a show a couple of weeks ago. Hopefully you guys were here, from Christian Watney. And today's success story is from a Biggerpockets member, Christian Watney. And he actually submitted his deal of the day entry, and we analyzed it live like about a month ago. You can go back and watch that show on YouTube or your Facebook page or library at any time. And the video is titled Flipping versus Burr. And it was an amazing show. It was a lot of fun. But to summarize, basically, Christian wanted to know if he should flip and sell his property or keep it as a rental. And he decided to keep it after a huge debate in the comment section. It was awesome. Like, no one knew which one he was going to do. And it's definitely an episode worth watching. But Christian reached out to us a few weeks after the show with a little update of what happened since then. So he actually sent us a video, and we're actually going to check it out right now, what Christian has been up to.
Hello BP, my name is Christian. Hello BP, my name is Christian. I live in San Jose, California, but I'm previously from and I do all my investing in Seattle. During the day, I'm a program manager for a software company, and I've done 4 deals to date, all in Seattle. And then this most recent deal was my first ever strictly investment property. It was originally intended to be a flip. About halfway through the rehab, I saw that Biggerpockets had a deal of the day thread, so I posted on there asking my question, should I burr it or should I flip it? And Dave Myers put it on the show. That was really cool. They went back and forth during the show, you know, should I flip it, should I buy it? He was about 50-50. I think Dave ended up settling on the burr approach being better. But what it came down to was basically my end goal is to have 10 doors in like B-class neighborhoods or above in Seattle. And if I sold it, I could take like some short-term profits, but it wouldn't really get me closer to my goal. So what I ended up doing is I kept it, and the trouble I had was the refi at the end, which everybody needs to know about, like the 6 months rules and all sorts of complications you get with that. But I ended up doing it successfully. I got a cash out refi, I got almost all my capital back. My numbers were purchased for $218, spent 62 grand on the rehab. There's about $5,000 in holding costs, so I was all in right about $285. I could sell it, if I were to flip it, I could sell it for about $330, but which would like net after closing costs and everything, net me about 22 grand profit. Then I'd be paying a lot of tax on that. Or holding on to it, I did a 80% cash out refi, so I pulled 265 out, which meant that I was left with about 20 grand of my own capital in the deal. So I didn't get all my cash out, but I got almost all of it. And I actually just got it rented. I placed a tenant about 3 weeks ago at $2,200 a month. My all-in costs are a little bit under $2,000 a month, with like mortgage, tax, insurance, vacancy, maintenance, repairs, all that other stuff. It was about $200 a month, but for me, it's long-term appreciation. I believe in Seattle, and I would not have owned this house long-term if it wasn't for Deal of the Day and Biggerpockets. So thank you, Biggerpockets. And also want to shout out to all my family. Tremendous help. You know who you are and what you've done. I couldn't do this without you. And of course my fiance, who happens to be a CPA, but you can't reach out to me for help because he's dedicated. And then this company in the community, Biggerpockets, you've been the catalyst for so many deals. I wouldn't have done my burr without Biggerpockets, and I wouldn't be so aggressive either. So thank you, BP.
All right, that is just awesome. Amazing job, Christian. Keep it going, man. Let's give Christian some thumbs up, guys. This is really great stuff. Please show your support for Christian, one of our Biggerpockets members, who has obviously been doing such an amazing job. I honestly think that that episode that Christian was on was kind of the birth of Deal of the Day. We had been testing it out. We actually used to go out to properties, if some of you were with us in the early days, and they were pretty good, but honestly, seeing that we helped Christian make a decision, and now him following up with us and telling us that it actually has made a difference in his life has been really motivating for all of us here at Biggerpockets, and has allowed us to honestly invest into some of the technology we're using now to bring you all of this. So it's really, really great. Zach, we are getting some questions here about how to post a Deal of the Day. Zach will be putting up a link to show you how you can post on Deal of the Day as well, and we can consider it. And if you are just joining us right now, again, my name is David Meyer. I'm a real estate investor, and I'm the Vice President of Growth here at Biggerpockets.com. And this is Deal of the Day. It is a show that is dedicated to helping you learn how to analyze all kinds of real estate deals so you can become a better and more profitable real estate investor. And as always, guys, if you want to see these videos and much more of these videos, please just make sure to share and like and all that good stuff. It's really helpful to us. And if you're one of those people who are saying and watching this and thinks, why in hell would I share this? It's only creating more competition for me. You're really looking at it the wrong way, and here's why. Besides helping us out and showing us love and support by sharing this with you and all that, By sharing this video with your friends and family, you're not competing, you're building your network, you're building trust, you're showing your peers that this is what you're passionate about, and who knows, you may just get a couple of messages saying, you know, let's make an offer, let's do a deal. Like today, we're about to show you a deal that you can actually offer on. So go share it. Maybe you'll find someone who wants to do this deal today with you. And so just by sharing this video, you could potentially find private money or a partner, or your friends, cousins, brother, sister could have a deal that you might be interested in. And just like that, you are acting and performing like a true real estate investor, and you are making things happen. That's what it's all about here on Deal of the Day. So share, and tag your friends, family, or anyone you think you want in, and you'll be amazed by the opportunities that can arise just by sharing your interest and goals. Everyone knows that like saying that's like if you share your goals, you're 7 more times likely to achieve it. Do that. And with that, after my rant, it is time to present our deal of the day. All right, today's deal is brought to us by Biggerpockets member Neil G., an active investor on Biggerpockets.com out of Indiana, who has a very interesting deal for us that you can definitely offer on at any time during or after this show. This is super cool. First time we've ever done this, and we will give you all the contact information and actions you will need to take at the very end to check out this property and potentially add it to your real estate investing portfolio. If you are as excited as I am, if you can't tell, I'm pretty excited right now, and you want us to get to it already, click the like button or give us some thumbs up so I know you're ready here and ready for this deal, and I can see that you guys are going to participate in today's deal of the day. There we go. Love seeing all you guys here ready for these deals. I love it. And the people have spoken. We're going to get started, so let's not waste any more time here. Let's go ahead and analyze this deal. To do this, we are going to use the Biggerpockets rental calculator that you can use among our other awesome calculators and features by going to Biggerpockets.com. For this specifically, it is www.biggerpockets.com/calcs. To analyze deals the right way, this is a tool that will have you analyzing deals and understanding the math the first time, every time. In order to become a successful real estate investor, you absolutely have to learn how to analyze deals correctly. This is something we talk about all the time, and the Biggerpockets calculators are definitely a great tool for you to just start doing that. So to start off, we'll go ahead and open up the rental calculator. So I hope you all can see. Give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen with the rental property calculator, so you'll be able to see this live. I'm seeing some comments already. First live. I love that this is your first live, guys. Welcome to it. This is, I think, one of the most fun things we do here at Biggerpockets, and we're about to jump into this. So everyone, this is the Biggerpockets rental calculator. The first thing to do, as in anything, is obviously to just start the report title, and we're going to call this Deal of the Day 8, 9. It's the 9th, right? I think so. And the address is 3932 Marseille Court. Oop, I spelled that wrong. Let me make sure to get this right. And I'm trying to make this sure to get this all right because this is actually a live deal right now. This is something, if you like the numbers that come out of the calculator right after this, you can actually go and buy this deal right now. So I'm going to make sure I spell this right. If you guys have been here before, usually I am pretty lax with this kind of stuff. But I hate people watching me type, and now I have hundreds or thousands of people watching me type live. It is very nerve-wracking. 46226. Okay, so once you have used the calculator, you want to put all this stuff in, obviously, because you just kind of want to keep track of all the deals that you're analyzing. If you are looking to build your portfolio, you need to be analyzing deals all the time, and so that's the first step. We also have our taxes, which come out to $1,292 per year. And we're not going to put the MLS number in right now because we're going to show you that this deal is available right there on Biggerpockets.com. So if you had any photos, you can add them to here. We're not going to do that today. We'll show you where to find those later. But if this were not deal of the day, you could go do that as well. Property sales description, write in whatever you want, things to help you remember what is going into this deal. Hit next step, and now it's time to start getting into the actual financial details of this particular deal. So the purchase price is listed at $70,000. After repair value. So this is where if you need to invest money to bring the property up to a rentable condition, you would say how much money you are going to put into it. This does not need any rehab. So we're going to put zero. We're essentially saying we're investing $0. So the after repair value in this example would be the same as the purchase price. So $70,000. The closing costs, I'm going to estimate this is going to be about $3,000 for you. And that's going to depend. You have to go and talk to a lender and see how much your closing costs are going to be. But just for now, I'm going to estimate about $3,000. It's probably, give or take $1,000 in the right region. And estimated repair costs. So if you were going to put money into it, this is where you would say how much. But we already said that we're not fixing up this deal. It's already in good shape, ready to be rented. So we're going to put $0 here. Now, this part of the rental calculator is up to you. What I'm going to put in I already put in, and some of the other stuff I'm going to put in, that's the deal, right? That's how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, what the taxes are, where this location is. The loan details are really up to you. There are a lot of different ways to get loans. There are different ways to get financing. But for this deal, we are going to use the most conventional form of financing, and that is a 20% down conventional loan. Again, you could do a 3.5% down FHA loan. You could get private money. You could buy it for cash. There are a lot of different ways to do this, guys. But for this purposes, the majority of people who are just getting into this or who are probably watching right now are probably going to be using a 20% down conventional loan. So that's what we're going to be talking about. So as I said, that means we are not doing a cash purchase. So you leave this cash purchase piece completely empty. For a down payment, we're going to put 20% down, and it will automatically show you how much that loan is for. So we are basically borrowing $56,000 from the bank, and we're going to say the interest rate is about 4%. Again, that is variable. You have to talk to your lender about your interest rate. I am refinancing a property right now. I actually got a loan just about 4% the other day, so I'm going to say 4%, pretty close. Points charged by lender, we're going to say none, none. And again, these are all things that you can look for and talk to your lender about. There are plenty of amazing lenders on Biggerpockets.com. You can go network with them right after deal of the day. Don't leave us because we have an awesome deal right now to show you. Interest only. Don't do interest only. Unless you're flipping something, do not do an interest only deal. That eliminates about half of the profit that you are going to make over the lifetime of your loan. I don't know if it's exactly half, but you're taking away one of two income streams when you do an interest-only loan, and you don't want to do that. If you're putting 20% down, pay down your principal as well. Let's assume we're going to do a 30-year amortized rate, and the typical cap rate for your area, let's say, is 7%. All right, hit next step. And we are on to our last page here. This is super easy to use. I hope you guys can see that. Honestly, you'll get the hang of it after using it a couple of times. And if you're interested in this deal that I'm doing right now, you can go through and enter your own loan information into the Biggerpockets calculator and analyze this deal and potentially offer on it. It's amazing. All right, so we know from Neil that the rent in this area and that what this place can command is $900 a month. Pretty good. We'll see what that comes out to, but $900 a month, given the price, looks pretty good to me just on paper. So then you can add more units, or you can own it for other monthly cash. Basically, if you had, like a coin-operated laundry machine, or you had a pet rent or a storage facility on site that you can get more rent from, you could put that in this other monthly income area. But that is not the case for this particular deal, so we are going to leave that part blank. Now let's talk about fixed landlord expenses. So one of the most important things that you want to know when you're renting or buying a place is who is responsible for the utilities. And Neil told us that historically and at this particular place, the tenants are responsible for their own utilities, which is awesome. So for all these expenses like electricity, water and sewer, and for garbage, we get to put $0. We like $0 in the expenses. For PMI, because we're putting 20% down, we do not need to put anything there too, keeping our expenses low. And HOA, Homeowners Association, we don't need that either. We are crushing these expenses right now. We have no expenses basically. Insurance, that everyone's got to have insurance. So we got $50 a month for insurance. We already know what our taxes are here. And for monthly expenses, we're going to leave that blank. So for this entire fixed landlord piece, we're only seeing $50 a month in expenses. I think that's the lowest we've ever had. I don't think we've ever had anything $50 or no. I really like the comments going on in YouTube right now that Chris bought the place already for cash and Dan bought it from him. So I love that you guys are commenting and that this is, you know that this is a live deal right now. This deal might go really quickly. I don't think anyone's moving that fast, but I'm getting a comment. Alternaut says, so the tenant pays electric, water, garbage. That is correct. On this particular place, that is how it has worked. You do have to see for any individual deal, you should check on that. And if you buy a new place, you can make that decision yourself. But my personal recommendation, have the tenant pay electric and water. You don't know if someone is running a TV 24/7 or they take 2-hour-long showers every day. It's better to just have them pay it on their own if you have that opportunity. So the next section is a little different. So the fixed section is stuff you pay every month, right? It's electricity, water, garbage, blah, blah, blah. Variable landlord expenses. These are the kind of expenses that come up, but they don't happen every month. So you want to take basically a percentage of your income and set it aside for these types of things. So that's what the calculator does it do, which is awesome. I got an extra question that Jacob, is the water lienable? That's a great question, and I honestly don't know. I do think it could be, it might just be the tenant's responsibility, but I would check in your neighborhood if that is possible. That's a great question, Jacob. Thank you. So for vacancy, again, check in the area, post on the Biggerpockets forum, ask what vacancy in your area is, because that's the best way to figure this out. And so I'm going to just put vacancy here at 5%, which is going to be like $50 a month you're going to want to put away. Repairs and maintenance, I think at least 10%. Neil is telling us this place is in a great condition, but I do think you want to reserve some money for that. Again, once you see the property, you'll know a better sense of how much it's going to cost. Repairs and maintenance, capital expenditures, that kind of stuff. You need to know all that stuff really well. You could talk to people in your neighborhood. You can talk to tenants and landlords and see what they pay. But right now, I'm going to say we want 10% for repairs, 10% for CapEx, and then we are going to keep 5% for vacancy. So altogether, we're at 25%. And then property management fee, I'm going to put 0 because I think you should manage your own properties. If you have a lot of them, obviously you may want to get your own property management company. But I mean, I've been investing for 7 years, I've been managing my own properties forever. I think it's a great way to learn the industry. It's super cool. And you learn a lot. You will become a better long-term investor for sure. Okay, so you guys might have different numbers here. Again, this is highly dependent on the market. So if you want to offer on this deal, do a little bit of research and figure it out. You might think you want to put 20% for each of those things. You might want to put 50%. I don't know. It's totally up to you. I honestly sometimes think about it in a dollar amount. I want $200 a month in extra stuff. All right. So future assumptions, annual income growth. I'm going to put this at 3%. Annual property value growth. Basically, that is appreciation, 3%. And annual expense growth, I'm going to go 3%. The last thing here is sales expense. When you sell a property, unless you are a real estate agent, you have to put probably 5.8% you have to give to your agent and the buyer's agent. So you definitely want to make sure that you have that covered and accounted for when you do this. And that's the beauty of the Biggerpockets calculator. Now that we've put all of this information in, all you have to do is hit calculate results. And we have all of this information. So check this out. If you are new to real estate investing, this is all the information you need. We just spent, I'm sitting here talking, explaining stuff. You could probably do what I just did in 10 minutes, and you could get all the information you need to know if this is a good deal. So look, we know what the closing costs, we know all the information about the deal is right here on the left side. And then we could start to see, here's what are our expenses. We're paying about $650 a month in expenses, $900 in income, and that leaves us about $250, almost exactly $250 in monthly cash flow. That makes for pretty easy math. That's $3,000 a year. You'll see that all this is listed below. But that shows that your cash on cash return for that year is 17.65. I would kill for something like that. If you could get a deal with 17.65 in Denver, I wouldn't be here talking to you. I would be going and buying that deal right now. If you could find 10% in Denver, that's a great deal. 17.65 is awesome. Basically, the way you calculate that is that you put $14,000 down. Your closing costs were $3,000, so that's $17,000. And you are taking the $3,000 a month in cash flow, or a year in cash flow that you're making, dividing it by 17,000, and you're getting that number. So awesome. This deal is incredible. I'm not going to tell anyone what they should do, but I really, really like that cash flow number. It's pretty awesome. So if you go down, you can see a lot more financial information. So income to expense ratio is great. All this stuff looks really, really good. I feel very comfortable with this deal. And now keep scrolling down to see exactly what you will make on this money. So you'll see your annual income, which is basically how much money you are making both on your cash flow and appreciation on the property. So that's the beautiful thing about buying things and holding on to them, you get appreciation and cash flow. So I'm seeing a lot of questions right now. I'm going to just finish talking through this calculator right now, and I will get to the questions in just a minute. So you'll see cash flow in year one is 17%. It just keeps going up from there. That's the beauty of holding on to this property. So your property value is going up. Your equity in the property is going up. Your loan balance is decreasing. This is the beautiful thing about real estate investing. Look at these charts down here, guys. You could see the blue line, the property value, going up all the time. Equity, that's how much basically of that property value you own. In the beginning, it's only a small part. At the end, you own all of it. That part, you want to see that going up. And the loan payoff, the red, basically how much you owe the bank, continuously going down. This is what you want to see, guys. This is what a good deal looks like. So this is the amazing part of the Biggerpockets calculator. If you are a Biggerpockets Pro member, you can save this. You can share it. So if you had a partner that you wanted to do it, you can share, save, all that good stuff. This is the beautiful part of learning to analyze deals. So that's it, guys. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Let us know if you think if you like it. If you like this deal, if you think this is a good deal, give us a thumbs up. If you think it's a pass, you don't like this deal, let us know that as well. We wanted this to be as beneficial and honest for you guys as possible, so definitely share your thoughts. I'm going to look over here and see. I'm seeing a couple of thumbs up here on Facebook. What do you guys think? Let us know on YouTube. I'm already seeing people doing deals on the side here on YouTube. This is awesome. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting the full flow of Facebook likes. Looks like people are really liking this deal. We're getting a ton of thumbs up here on Facebook and YouTube. Awesome, guys. I agree. I think this is an awesome deal. That's why we picked this one, frankly. We thought you guys would like it. And again, this is something that you can bid on. So just a heads up, guys, if you do want full and unlimited access to all of the bigger calculators, you have to have a pro membership. What I just showed you, you need a pro membership for that. You can try it out for free. And not, the pro membership is really not for everyone. And matter of fact, you could probably learn, if you're just trying to learn, you can learn a lot by just being a free member, using the blogs and forums and podcasts. Those are all amazing. But I truly believe that if you're serious about getting started in real estate investing, and it seems like a lot of you are, and you want to do this within the next few months or years, a pro membership is honestly worth its weight in gold. It can help you make a ton of money, avoid really bad deals, I use it. It's one of the perks of the job here that we get a free pro membership, and I'm very grateful for that. So just here's a short clip to show you some of the awesome features and benefits that come with your pro membership if you think this is something for you. With a pro membership, you'll have exclusive access to the Biggerpockets marketplace to look for off-market and investor-friendly deals you can't find anywhere else. Use advanced networking features on Biggerpockets.com to find your next client, partner, or investor. Locate local investors by zip code and meet the people you need to grow your business. Biggerpockets hosts weekly webinars, and as a pro member, you'll have access to over 50 hours of in-depth content ranging from topics like how to buy your first investment, how to find and fund your deals, and investing in apartment complexes. A pro membership offers unlimited access to property analysis tools to help you determine if a deal is worth pursuing and help investors avoid costly mistakes. Save your reports for later or download the PDF for you to share with your partners or lenders. If you're ready to start investing in real estate or looking to grow your business, go to biggerpockets.com/pro and join today. All right, guys, I really want to stress that Biggerpockets is a free site. You do not need a plus or pro membership to succeed in real estate. But if you want all the tools and perks that come with a pro membership, complete access to the BP marketplace to see thousands of other deals just like the one we showed you today, we do have a benefit for you guys, and that is 20% off that pro membership. So that is a huge, huge savings, and you can use the discount code INDY, I-N-D-Y, and that's for 20% off the lifetime of your membership. And as a bonus for doing it today, in addition to the 20% off, which is obviously the main bonus, we'll also throw in our free ebook, The Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Real Estate Investing with your upgrade. That's another free value that you're getting for upgrading today, which is awesome. And again, that code is INDY, I-N-D-Y, for 20% off pro and the UBG ebook. And if you will be going pro, guys, let us know in the comments. Again, we would love to see if you're going comments. We love to have more people joining us as Biggerpockets Pro. I'm sure there are a couple of pros out there. If you are out there and have become a pro, let us know. We hear all the time that people love being pros, that it's really, really worth it. Michael Spine, you're welcome. Code INDY, use it. Dustin Verley, I'm not sure, but I think it's only like a day we have to use the code, maybe less. It might be by the end of the day. So definitely jump on this right now. You're going to get the free code and you get the free ebook. So it's definitely worthwhile. If you're thinking about going pro, go pro now. You're never going to, we don't really offer any better deals than this. Yaniv says you should add a trial period. Basically what we do is let you use the calculators a couple times for free. So you get 5 free trials, and after that, you do have to upgrade. So that's basically our version of a pro trial. Girly Driver, thank you. We're happy that you love being a pro. It does have some other awesome features, as you just saw in the video. Let us know if you guys go pro. We would love to see it, and we'll give you a shout out as well. Lastly, and most importantly, if you think this deal is right for you, click the link in the description after this video ends to check out the property on Biggerpockets.com. Give Neil a message and tell him you want to learn more about this property. Or whatever you decide to do from there is up to you. And if you do get this deal, let us know, because nothing would make us better and more happier if you helped you find a cash flowing property. Guys, it is, you're welcome, Adam. Thank you guys so much. Happy that you guys love the show. We love doing this. I'm so happy I said your name right, Dustin. Brett, you're welcome. Guys, this has been one of the better shows we've done. Girly Driver used the calculator almost every day. That's awesome. That is truly what you need to do to become a real estate investor. You need to analyze deals constantly. You need to really get a sense for your neighborhood, the different markets you're thinking about. And if you need a tool to help you do that, calculators are a great way to do it. Awesome, guys. Please, if you like the deal, let me know. Yes, Yaniv, this will be available to watch again later. Thank you, Tesha. No glitches. We have been having technical issues. We've sort of just expanded our entire technology recently, and there's a lot going on over here. All the background, all the images flying over. And again, this is all live, like a news station, and it's just Zach doing it all by himself. So big ups to Zach for the great job he has been doing to bring you guys deal of the day. So again, let Neil know. We would be super pumped if anyone found this deal or bought this deal or just talk to Neil about the deal. That's what we want to do, really. If you don't do the deal, that's cool, but we really want you at least engaging, networking, learning about more deals. And so hopefully this was helpful to you. Zach put the link in the description. So if you do want to talk to Neil more about it, check it out. So next week, we also have a sweet next live deal. It is going to be in the Northeast New England area. So if you are investing in New England, anywhere up there, you definitely want to stay tuned. But we're going to have an awesome show next week. These things keep getting better. We get more and more of you, more interaction. I love how many comments and shares we're getting. Thank you guys. We really, really appreciate that. So we hope you enjoyed the show, learned a few things, and hopefully one of you can walk away with this new addition to your rental portfolio. If you want more of this amazing content, please make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, just about everything else that you can think of. We're there. We're at all of these things. So definitely do that. We'd appreciate it. And one last time, if you enjoyed today's show, learned something new, or just want to support Biggerpockets and all the free content we make here, make sure to like and share this video. And oh, yeah, so this is actually the last thing that I can't stress enough. In any real estate transaction, it is imperative that you do your due diligence. We try to be as accurate as possible with these numbers, and we try to do everything that we can to give you a realistic sense of these deals. But at the end of the day, it is 100% your responsibility to confirm everything. So check your sources, do the research, and make sure everything is good to go before you do any type of transaction. With Biggerpockets.com, I am David Meyer. Thank you for watching, and we will see you all next week on Deal of the Day.